It's so easy to kind of be like, oh, the kettle's boiling. Ooh, I want a cup of tea. Oh, I can throw one more little
Exactly.
laundry in
And
and respond to
yeah.
this text message.
And especially with prayer, because people fight. And they're like, all right, I'm going to pray a whole rosary and I'm going to get it in. And then they go to painstaking lengths to fight that fight. And they get in their rosary, but they spend their rosary and their prayer is filled with all sorts of negativity. And there's sort of negative self-speak and self-blame and shame. And I'm not praying it well enough. And there's layers upon layers of all of these other narratives that are going on. And so that's why I say the 10 minutes with the Catholic mindfulness becomes exponentially powerful, because then you realize that the 20 minutes you fought for the rosary can become even more fruitful when you're connecting with the truth of divine mercy and how God is actually blessing you and how much he really loves you, so that even 3 minutes taken out of your day to spend with him should bless you and fill you with more peace. We have to figure out like what it is that we're doing to ourselves. And that's where these other techniques come in.
Let's use this rosary example because I think this is really concrete, and it's something I'm struggling with right now to stay present during the rosary with my prayer. What tips do you have for staying present in specifically praying the rosary?
Well, we have to use all the senses. That's one of the beauties of the rosary. So you're holding the beads. You're using your sense of touch and letting your mind just focus in on the bead itself. But what I always start with, you have to start with some deep breathings, just a couple of deep breaths. And I pray a little prayer, ever-present God, here with me now, help me to be here with you. That's my mindfulness prayer that I start every prayer with. Ever-present God, here with me now, help me to be here with you. We place ourselves in the presence of God, really calling it to mind cognitively. And then that's a little prayer of supplication, help me be here with you now. And so we're inviting the Holy Spirit to actually work with our brains. And it's getting us sort of tuned in to this fact of like this present moment. And then you start, the beads are in the present moment. The sound that the beads make is in the present moment. And then you bring into the prayer the scriptural reflection. And you can use your imagination. So that is happening in that present moment. And you're using your imagination, calling to mind the scene, putting yourself in it maybe if that's how you pray the rosary.